Okay, now to Topanga Canyon. Parts of the area also under an evacuation order because of the high risk of mud and debris flows.
Let's go back to Laurie Perez live there. And Laurie, again, heavy pour down there behind you, just like we're seeing at the Luz Delia's shot in Ventura County.
That's right, and I heard you talking to Luz Delia just now about the road conditions, and I can tell you that here in Topanga, very rapidly, these roads are getting overcome by water. Water is pooling in many spots as we drove around Topanga, and yet we still see lots and lots of traffic, and the situation is really evolving very quickly. I want to show you, even in just the last half hour since I was on the air, you can see along this road that kind of little river of water has really built up in just the last 30 minutes. This is, of course, parallel to Topanga Creek, just to the left, which for much of the year is dry, but any time that it rains, it quickly fills up, as it has done today, and you can see how rapid it is, how much it is really flowing, and it has completely covered the driveway into this property just beyond there. That homeowner can no longer safely get in or out of their property. I have been trying to make contact with them, have not been able to do so, but as long as they're obviously on one side or the other, they should be safe. But this is just an example of how rapidly this situation is developing here in Topanga. We're on North Topanga Canyon Boulevard, about, I would say, a mile and a half from the evacuation order area, which is on Santa Maria Road, just up the hill from us. And we did drive up there. We could see why they had called for that evacuation, because the hillsides were getting drenched. It was very muddy. There's a lot there that can come down. You can see some of the debris that is coming down Topanga Creek. That's what they're worried about. They're worried about logs and trees and other brush and such coming down here and then getting blocked in certain areas and really creating flood conditions for properties that line this road. They have seen it in the past. And they are hoping, again, that it does not happen here tonight. We've spoken with homeowners and lots of business owners who are busy putting up sandbags and taking other measures to try and prevent as much water as possible from getting into their properties. They say they can handle about 5.5 inches of rain before they really start to see some serious damage, and so they're hoping it can stick to that level. But I don't know, this rain has been coming down since we got here at about maybe 2 o'clock, and it shows no signs of stopping. So you know, a lot of concern here, a lot of worry, but people are trying to be prepared and trying just to continue watching for alerts and updates. Certainly checking in with the county to make sure that they are not in an area that is under an evacuation order. People here say that, you know, if you live in Topanga Canyon, you know what comes with it, but they are trying to be as vigilant as they can as this rain continues. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, we've got a really good picture there, Laurie, when you showed us that close-up of that water. Looked like a small river as fast as that water was collecting and flowing. So very dangerous situation out there as well.
And Laurie, one more question. The house that you were just showing us with the lights on still in the garage, if the family who live there have to get out, is that road that we see behind you, is that river of water, is that the only way out? Or how could they get out?
I believe it is. I believe it is the only way, and I've been trying to make contact again. I did get a phone number. I have not been able to yet, but I'm hoping that they were able to get out. Oh, you know what? Well, I'll tell you what. When we first got here, the garage doors were open. They are now closed, so that would be an indication that someone is still there. But you can see that the house is situated a little bit up, so I don't think there's perhaps much concern about flooding, but certainly there's always a concern when someone is isolated in that way. So which is why I've been trying to make some connection with them, to contact them to make sure that they're okay, and just, you know, to hear their concerns as this rain continues. But again, as I said, Topanga Canyon residents, they know what comes with the territory, what happens when you live here, and there are weather concerns and storms like this, so hopefully they know what they're doing and can stay safe for the rest of the night here.
That's right, Leslie. I mean, Laurie, sorry about that. And hopefully they listen as you say, they've been, they're used to this, and that they listened to some of the reports from the various officials and agencies that said, make sure you have enough water, food, medicines, and things that you need on hand. So if you're not able to get out for a few days, that you'll be okay.
Yeah, and it looks like they have power, right, Pat? At least we see the lights on inside.
All right. Well, thanks so much.
Absolutely. I will tell you, I will just. I was just going to add one more thing. I am surprised, frankly, at how much traffic is on these roads. I mean, Topanga Canyon, even is a mountainous community, and the slightest bit of weather makes things a little bit treacherous, and there's a lot of traffic out here, which I'm surprised at, and people should really reconsider if they're thinking about getting out tonight, because it's getting pretty dangerous quickly.
Yeah, we can see.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Laura. We're going to be getting back to you, of course, throughout the evening for more